Hello, everyone. It's such a pleasure to be here with you again, especially for those of you who are enjoying the later stages of life. There's no shortage of advice out there about how we should stay active, keep our minds sharp, and find new ways to stay productive. While there's undeniable value in staying engaged, today I'd like to offer a different perspective, one that encourages a sense of calm and balance as we age. As we grow older, finding peace and happiness often comes not from adding more to our lives, but from knowing when to slow down, when to let go, and yes, when to embrace a little relaxation. With that in mind, I want to share 5 things we should allow ourselves to be lazy about as we age. These are not just tips. They're reminders that life can be lighter and more fulfilling when we ease up on unnecessary effort and focus on what truly matters. The first thing we should be lazy about is sitting for too long. Let's explore this idea together. If you find value in this conversation, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can stay updated with more thoughts like these. When it comes to sitting for extended periods, it's something we tend to do more of as we age. The human body isn't made to stay still for hours at a time, but the temptation to settle into a comfortable chair, whether it's in front of the TV, with a good book, or just gazing out the window, becomes more appealing as we get older. Comfort is great, but too much sitting can rob us of energy and vitality. To truly enjoy the golden years, it's essential to learn the art of gentle movement and to rise from your seat before it turns into stagnation. Have you ever noticed how, after sitting for too long, your body starts to send signals? Maybe your legs feel heavy, your back stiffens, or you feel a slight dizziness when standing up. These aren't just inconveniences. They're signs that your body needs movement. If ignored, blood circulation slows down, muscles weaken, and flexibility decreases. Over time, these little signs can add up, leading to chronic discomfort and a sense of physical limitation. Instead of allowing your chair to become your permanent resting place, think of it as a pit stop, a brief rest between moments of gentle activity. You don't have to engage in strenuous exercise to get moving. Simple actions like taking a short walk around the block or walking to a nearby window to adjust the curtains can help your body remember its vitality. Even small gestures like watering plants or tidying up your space can keep you connected to the world around you, rather than becoming a passive observer. Movement doesn't just help physically, it lifts your spirits. When you step outside to feel the sun on your face, say hello to a neighbor, or even just breathe in the fresh air, you're re-engaging with life. In contrast, prolonged sitting can isolate you, both physically and emotionally. It can create an invisible barrier between you and the vibrant world outside, leading to feelings of withdrawal or even loneliness. But it's important to remember that every time you rise from your seat, you're celebrating your resilience. Each step, no matter how small, is a testament to the strength of your body, a quiet acknowledgement of the many years it has carried you through. So, while it might be tempting to stay seated, let yourself be lazy just enough to avoid sitting for too long. Get up, move, and let every step remind you that you're still here, still living fully. The second area to embrace laziness is overeating. For many, food is more than just sustenance. It's comfort, connection, and a source of joy. It brings people together during family gatherings, and it provides moments of indulgence that brighten an ordinary day. But as we get older, our relationship with food should evolve. It's not about depriving ourselves, but about finding a healthier, more mindful balance. Overeating can feel harmless in the moment, but as we age, it can have a significant impact on our health. Our metabolism slows down, and the energy we burn throughout the day tends to decrease. However, the habits we've developed around food, such as reaching for that extra slice of pie or those second servings, often remain the same, leading to weight gain and increased risk of health issues like high blood pressure or cholesterol. The key to eating well isn't about restricting yourself, but about choosing balance. Instead of overindulging, focus on nourishing your body with smaller portions of quality food. Picture a simple, nutritious meal like a hearty vegetable soup or a fresh salad with a drizzle of olive oil. These aren't just meals, they're ways to care for your body, ensuring you feel good both inside and out. Eating less doesn't mean sacrificing enjoyment. In fact, savoring smaller portions allows you to fully appreciate the flavors and textures of your food. By taking the time to enjoy each bite, you'll find that the experience of eating is more fulfilling than the quantity on your plate. And let's not forget the social aspect of food. Sharing a meal with family or friends is a precious opportunity to connect. But even in these moments, moderation is key. You don't need to overeat to enjoy the company around you. A single slice of cake with a grandchild or a glass of wine during a toast can hold more meaning than a plate piled high with food. Finally, when it comes to snacks, we often reach for sugary treats out of habit or boredom. These quick indulgences can add up, both in calories and their impact on your health. Instead, consider swapping processed snacks for healthier alternatives, like a handful of almonds or a piece of fruit. These simple choices can make a big difference in how you feel throughout the day, without sacrificing the joy of a treat now and then. In the end, life is about finding balance, and this approach to both movement and food is part of that journey. By allowing ourselves to be lazy about certain things, we can focus on what really brings us happiness, health, and connection. Cravings can often feel irresistible, yet satisfying. Them doesn't need to lead to sluggishness or regret. In fact, the way we nourish ourselves plays a crucial role in how we feel. Many times, what we perceive as hunger is simply our body's way of signaling that it needs hydration. A refreshing glass of water or a calming cup of tea can quench that thirst, providing a feeling of satisfaction and reducing the impulse to snack. Keeping yourself hydrated ensures your body functions at its best, supporting healthy skin, smooth digestion, and mental clarity. Taking a mindful approach to eating isn't just about physical health, it's a shift in mindset. It's about treating your body with the respect and gratitude it deserves for all that it carries you through. It's about recognizing that there is joy to be found in moderation, in realizing that enough is enough. Letting go of the habit of overfilling your plate or your stomach creates space for lightness, energy, and a sense of ease. Next time you sit down to eat, take a deep breath and ask yourself, what does my body truly need right now? Approach your meal with intention, not impulse. And when you feel satisfied, give yourself permission to stop. The goal isn't just to eat to live or live to eat, it's to live well. And that starts with how you nourish your body each and every day. Another area where embracing laziness can bring great benefit is with staying up late. There's a quiet wisdom in the natural rhythm of the day. The rising sun and setting moon remind us that life moves in cycles of activity and rest. As we grow older, respecting this rhythm becomes more than just a good idea. It's essential for our well-being. What may have once felt manageable in youth, staying up late, burning the midnight oil, or getting caught in late-night distractions, becomes harder to handle with age, gradually sapping the vitality and clarity needed to make each day meaningful. Learning to embrace earlier rest isn't just about getting more sleep. It's about creating time for rejuvenation, peace, and balance. Think back to those nights you stayed up too late, perhaps scrolling through your phone or watching just one more episode. Initially, these activities seem comforting, but when the morning arrives, you might find yourself dealing with fatigue, irritability, or mental fog. Poor sleep doesn't just drain your energy. It affects every aspect of your life, from weakening your immune system to impacting your emotional well-being. Establishing healthy sleep habits doesn't mean sacrificing joy or spontaneity. Instead, it's about finding a rhythm that works for you, one that prioritizes rest as a key component of your health and happiness. Redefine your evenings. Rather than viewing them as hours to fill with endless tasks or entertainment, think of them as sacred time for unwinding and preparing for a restful night. When the sun sets, instead of diving into bright screens or engaging in late-night distractions, allow the evening to ease in. Pour a cup of calming chamomile tea or light a candle to set a peaceful atmosphere. Soft music or an audiobook can replace the harsh light of your devices, signaling to your mind that it's time to relax. Creating a bedtime routine is more than just a practical step. It's a ritual of self-care. By heading to bed at a consistent time, say around 9:30 or 10 p.m., you send a clear signal to your body and mind that rest is coming. This rhythm aligns with your natural circadian cycle, helping your body prepare for deep, restorative sleep. Over time, waking up early will no longer feel like a struggle. It will feel like a gift, giving you the opportunity to greet the new day with clarity and purpose. The benefits of quality sleep are far-reaching. A well-rested body feels lighter and more capable. A refreshed mind is sharper, more focused. Perhaps most importantly, a peaceful heart is better prepared to face the challenges of the day and appreciate its joys. Sleep is not just a pause. It's a foundation for a vibrant, fully lived life. Late-night temptations may feel gratifying in the moment, but they can never match the steady renewal that comes from a restful night. Let go of those distractions, knowing that the morning offers much more promise than a late-night indulgence. Of course, there will be times when staying up late is necessary, such as for a celebration or due to special circumstances. However, it's important to listen to your body and recognize when you're pushing past your natural limits. When you feel the call to rest, honor it. True freedom lies in making choices that nurture you. By embracing the evening as a time for rest, you're giving yourself the gift of energy, focus, and joy for the hours that matter most. Another area where it's wise to practice moderation is in social settings. Socializing with family and friends can be a source of great joy, but it's easy to lose track of boundaries in the midst of good company. Whether it's an extra glass of wine, another helping of food, or just staying at the gathering longer than you intended, overindulgence can quickly shift from fun to draining. As we age, it becomes increasingly important to find balance in these moments, ensuring that we preserve our well-being while still savoring life's pleasures. Imagine a festive gathering, perhaps a holiday meal or a family reunion, where the food is abundant, the laughter is endless, and the conversations are lively. While these moments are precious, they can also carry subtle traps. Overindulging in rich food or alcohol may seem harmless at first, but too much can leave you feeling sluggish or unwell the next day. The fleeting pleasure of excess never lasts as long as the discomfort that may follow. Choosing moderation isn't about missing out. It's about savoring every moment with intention. When it comes to alcohol, a single glass of wine or a light cocktail can enhance the experience without overwhelming your system. Sip slowly, enjoy the flavors, and remember that your body processes alcohol differently now than it did in your younger years. A little goes a long way in lifting your spirits without weighing them down. Food, too, is best enjoyed mindfully. Rather than filling your plate with everything in sight, take smaller portions and return for more only if you're still truly hungry. Focus on the dishes that bring you the most joy, especially those made with care by loved ones. Savor each bite as a way of honoring the effort that went into preparing it. By slowing down, you give your body time to signal when it's had enough. Finally, social events are meant to recharge, but staying too long can leave you feeling drained instead. Pay attention to your energy levels. If you find yourself feeling restless or yawning, it might be time to say goodbye. The true joy of socializing lies in quality, not quantity. By embracing moderation, you can savor both the connection and the peace that follows. There's a certain beauty in knowing when to step back from a conversation or a social setting. It's not about leaving abruptly or cutting things short, but rather about gracefully excusing yourself to preserve your energy and well-being for future interactions. By doing this, you ensure that you remain in top form for the moments that truly matter. This kind of mindful departure enhances the quality of your presence and shows that you're honoring your limits while still being engaged in the world around you. It's also worth remembering the power of hydration. In social settings where drinks flow freely, a glass of water can be just as satisfying as a cocktail, without the after effects. Staying hydrated is often overlooked but plays a key role in supporting your overall health. While others might reach for another drink, you can opt for water to balance out indulgences. A simple glass of sparkling water with a lemon slice can feel just as celebratory. This not only helps your body process alcohol more effectively, but also keeps your mind sharp and your mood steady. Being mindful of indulgence isn't about denying yourself pleasure. It's about finding balance. It's about knowing that moderation doesn't take away from the joy of the occasion. Sometimes, less truly is more. A single toast, a small portion, or a genuine conversation can bring as much happiness as hours of overindulgence. The key is leaving a gathering feeling content, not drained, feeling ready for the next day. This type of intentional living isn't just about protecting your physical health. It nurtures your emotional and social well-being, helping you appreciate the quality of your relationships instead of focusing on quantity. It allows you to tune into what truly matters, ensuring that every moment holds meaning. The next time you're at a celebration, take a moment to pause and reflect. Breathe deeply and ask yourself, what can I do here to make this experience truly special? Choose wisely. Savor each moment with intention. When you practice this, you're not just being kind to your body, you're showing kindness to your spirit. It's all about balance, allowing yourself to enjoy life without going overboard. And when you embrace this kind of mindful living, you'll thrive. Another area where we can all benefit from being a little more intentional is screen time. In today's digital age, screens are everywhere. Phones, tablets, computers, and televisions offer entertainment, connection, and convenience, but they can also rob us of precious time and make us feel disconnected from the world around us. As we grow older, it's even more important to reassess how much time we spend in front of a screen. Being intentional about screen time isn't about cutting yourself off entirely. It's about reclaiming your time for richer, more meaningful experiences. Think about the times you've spent hours on a device, whether it's scrolling through social media, binge-watching TV shows, or mindlessly checking emails. While it may feel relaxing at first, these activities can often leave you feeling drained or disconnected. Instead of turning to a screen, why not step outside and bask in the warmth of the sun? Take a walk, read a book, or engage in creative activities. Rediscover the simple joys of life, the sounds of nature, the feel of paper and pen, or the company of a loved one. These experiences offer real, tangible connections that technology can't replace. Of course, technology has its place. A video call with a family member or an educational documentary can provide joy and enrichment. The trick is to use screens purposefully, to engage with content that enhances your life rather than detracts from it. Start by setting boundaries. Designate certain hours of the day as screen-free time. Use those hours to engage in hobbies that make you feel fulfilled. Try gardening, painting, cooking, or just taking a leisurely stroll. By choosing to step away from the screen, you make space for meaningful moments that nourish both your mind and your heart. Creativity also plays an important role here. Whether you're writing, crafting, or even experimenting in the kitchen, these activities stimulate your mind and give you a sense of accomplishment. Plus, they leave you with something tangible, something a screen can never offer. When you focus on what truly matters, the urge to constantly check your phone or watch another show fades away. You begin to embrace the beauty of simplicity and presence, cultivating a life that's rich in experiences and relationships rather than distractions. The goal isn't to eliminate screens entirely, but to strike a balance. It's about breaking free from the passive nature of digital consumption and stepping into a world full of intentional action. So, the next time you find yourself staring at a screen, pause and ask, is this really serving me right now? If the answer is yes, enjoy it guilt-free. But if your mind feels pulled in another direction, honor that feeling. There's a whole world out there, beyond the glow of your devices, filled with light, laughter, and love. Step into it, and let it enrich your days in ways that no screen can. As we grow older, embracing simplicity becomes even more powerful. It's not about slowing down. It's about choosing where to direct your energy. In a society that often celebrates constant productivity and busyness, taking the time to focus on what truly matters is a quiet act of rebellion. It's a way of saying that your time is valuable and that you're intentional about how you spend it. Choosing simplicity isn't a retreat from life. It's a way of deepening it. It's about celebrating the moments you've lived while remaining open to those yet to come. By letting go of what no longer serves you, you create space for peace, joy, and meaningful connections. Life isn't about doing more. It's about living more deeply. When you make space for the things that nourish you, whether that's a walk, a conversation, or a quiet moment of reflection, you invite a richness into your life that no external accomplishment can provide. So here's to living each day with intention and grace. May your golden years shine as brightly as the wisdom you've gained along the way. Thank you for joining me on this journey of reflection. Remember, it's not about doing everything. It's about doing what truly matters. I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you're going to embrace more in your life, moving forward? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's support each other as we walk this path of mindful living. If this video resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content. Until next time, take care, and here's to living life on your own terms.